Good morning, print fam. Driving to an appointment, not related to printing, but I do printing for them. It's for my brother-in-law. He owns a mechanic shop. They're having an issue with their computer, and since I used to do that, he called and said, would you be willing to come look at it? Should be pretty simple. He just is out of space and needs to install some software, so probably just needs the hard drive replaced. But I am also doing a building sign for him, and I do car decals and hats and all that fun stuff. So, not a problem to help family out. And he does pay me, so can't complain there. After that, I've got to run to the high school, have a meeting with them. They have a couple of jackets that they want embroidered. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. They're super thick, so they're going to show me that. And then he said he also has some other orders that he wants to go over. And then I've got to get to the day job. This morning I did get that vinyl finished up for Bob, let him know that he could pick that up. And I also got a referral from BNI, so that was for a banner that I got quoted out to the customer. And there was, I attended a web to print webinar. It was from a company that they said they specialized in web to print for education, but they really did education. Like, they don't really support any other use case. And they were attend this webinar and then attend a personal demo and then we'll give you the price. So you know it's expensive, which I can't do. So got to find a different solution. So I'll check in with you later. Have a great day. Whenever it is, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this, I hope it's a great one. Check in soon. All right, print fam, had a couple of good meetings. Some pretty good orders that they want to do. I need to do 500 lanyards, 2 to 500 wallets. That one they want a quote on. Some hats that they want embroidered, about 150 total there, and then about 150 hoodies. So not too bad. The other customer needs some business cards. We're going to try to do a punch card system, like buy 5 get 1 free type thing for their services. So some good meetings. I got to get all the numbers put together. Luckily I don't have to produce a lot of this since I don't have a ton of time. So it's nice to be able to outsource products so that I can offset some of my time and just deal with kind of the sales and the artwork, but I do still have the stuff I can do in-house for those rush things. So gotta get those quoted. Headed into the day job, so I'll do that for a few hours and then get home and work some more. So I thought it would change. Need to be done officially so I can spend more time working. If that doesn't make sense. I gotta quit work so I can work more. But you know what I mean. See you in a bit. All right, print fam. It's a little after 9. Been outside talking to my neighbor, so I'm a little cold. Bob's also on his way, so I'll make sure we record so that you can say hi to him since he's not on the vlog very much. As far as what I've got to get done tonight, I need to get some more vinyl cut, just some light vinyl. That I need to weed, and then I have some still on there that I need to cut. Got to get some quotes put together for some different products, some booklets, some keychains, and just some 4x6 prints. Some stuff I think I already told you, jackets, etc. I also need to get some business cards printed, some 11x17 printed, and then I think Bob said the newsletter job that he got is ready to go. So probably start working on that. So lots to do. I need to stop working at the day job so I can focus on the business. So there can be more growth. But I did get a question from the YouTube channel that I thought was interesting. David asks, is there any equipment that you currently have that you regret buying and why? Well, let's show you all the equipment first. So we've got the HP Latex 315. I bought it as the print and cut solution. So I have both of those. I then have the SWF like T15. It's a single head, 15 needle embroidery machine. I've got my stack cutter. It's a Challenge Spartan 150 SA. I've got my coil binder. I've got my padding press. We've got the Konica. This is a C3080. We've got the Duplo, which is the DC-616 Pro. We've got paperweight here. This is so it's technically called an inserter. It is a Hassler M3000. We've got the Stahl's Hottronic Fusion, and then one that I don't have here is like a $300 Chinese press that is loaned out to someone. So of all the equipment I have right now, the one that I regret the most or don't like is paperweight. Part of that was because we bought it because Bob sold some newsletters and they had switched to tabloid, but we changed the price on them saying that the tabloid fold was actually more expensive. So now they're going back to doing the trifold. So I'm not as upset about it, but it's just not a fun piece of equipment, and it takes up space and it's a limited use case. I don't regret buying the Duplo, but part of me wishes the timeline would have been slightly different, because while this is brand new, the model or this series has been out for a few years, and at Print United 2019, they launched the new version of this. And I wish that I had that one, because there's a few features in it that make it kind of nice. But the thing is, you can't live your life and your business off of, oh, I'm just gonna keep waiting. Like, I'm gonna wait for the next phone because my phone broke, or I'm gonna wait for the next version, because you could be waiting, you could miss an opportunity. So there's no equipment that I truly regret buying, but of all the equipment that I have that I wish I didn't have, that technically does have a need and a purpose right now, is the Hassler 3000. But I do wish that I had a nicer stack cutter, something that did a little better job. Mine, I just need to pay to have it serviced and maintained. And then a piece of equipment that I'm looking at buying is a folder. So there's someone locally selling one for they're asking $350, and I'm gonna try to get them down to maybe $150, $200. If they'll agree to that, then I'll probably buy it, but I'm not sure. They're a print shop that I had no idea existed. They've actually been at their current location in my same town for 15 years. They ran a Heidelberg offset press. They have like a 50-inch stack cutter. They have a Horizon booklet maker, which they actually, if you go watch Just a Printer that I talked about, I think yesterday, they have the same booklet maker that he has. I wish I had the room and wish I could buy it, but don't have the room or technically the need, but it is a good price. So, but I'm looking at that folder because I do have some jobs, and it's a Bond BAUM Ultra Fold 714. They still make them. The current version, brand new, costs like $9,000. The cheap Amazon one that won't even fold thick stuff or thicker stuff is $360. So if I can get her down even sub 300, I think it would be a good deal. So nothing that I necessarily regret. Paperweight definitely is useful and will be used again because we convinced them to do it, but we'll see. Hey Print fam, Bob's here.
Hey.
I told you I'd let you say hi.
I was waiting for the say hi, Bob, and I got to do my dad joke.
I'm not gonna do that because I know what you're gonna do.
It's funny though.
No.
Bob is super committed to that joke. That is 100% how you know that that man is a dad. Even when he doesn't get to say it, he brings it up somehow. He always finds a way. Someone stop this madman.
Bob's here picking up the vinyl that I did for him. He's picking up those shirts that I talked to you about that were, the customer changed their mind. They're going to use a family friend to do it, which, good riddance. I don't care. Bob cares.
It was creating headache more for you.
Yeah.
So.
But, just talking about business. So we got some fun stuff coming up. He's talking with a new business, which they want to get everything through us. Signs, decals, NCR forms, business cards, and then just some other. He's working with another screen printer that wants to buy heat transfers from us, which, like, if you do heat transfers, go talk to screen printers and embroidery companies because they need it and they don't always have the equipment. So that's a good resource. So anything you want to add, Bob?
Definitely a ditto on the screen printers because, like the one that I'm talking with, they mail theirs out to somebody in like Colorado or other places, and it takes a minimum of like 2 weeks to get to them. That's their turnaround time. So if you're local, definitely it can really help lower their turnaround time. And usually if you work out a really fair cost, they can be really good friends with you. It's a really good partnership.
It's good to have people. Plus, like, when you do stuff for them, it creates favors so that if you need something from them, like say, like even though I've got the embroidery machine, you said they have a 6-head, 8-head?
They have an 8-head. Mm-hmm.
So they have an 8-head. Like, if we do enough work with them and we need something in a pinch, that's where these relationships become super key. So.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. Well, Bob's gonna go. I'm gonna do more work.
Bye, Print Fam. I miss you.
You could do a Bob vlog one day.
Should I do a Bob vlog one day? Maybe. We'll see.
I like the Bob vlog. I like the cam vlog too. The cam vlog was one of my favorite. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it on whatever card pop-out thingy.
Maybe down here?
No, it's not down there. It'll be on the card. I just don't know what side it is. I think it's that one.
It'll cover my face right here.
So, okay. See you in a bit.
Bye, Print Fam.
Much like previously, the cam vlog has been highly overhyped. But if you want another one, comment down below. I'm more than happy to film. I don't do anything all day, but I'm more than happy to take a weekend that I'm not doing anything and film. So,
all right, guys. Got some stuff printing on the Konica. So far, got some business cards printed, and then I cut those on the Duplo, some Sub for Santa things. I'm coming up to hang up for Christmas here, and then printing the newsletter for Bob. We've got 300 inserts and then 300 newsletters. Sorry, Cam, that I'm talking with the equipment running. I know it's noisy, but the only complaint I have today is, so I'm trying this Tango, they call it a dole finish, and it messes up on the lead edge of the paper, so I'm not super thrilled with it. When I printed the business cards, I had to take the first set of business cards off as well as the last, but because I don't know how to program my Duplo right, and then the last one already gets like cut up and destroyed. So it was kind of painful, and got to talk to Konica to see if there is some way to fix it. I still haven't started up the cutter. It's about midnight. I'll probably let these finish running, and I'll do the white stuff tomorrow, because unfortunately it's for my brother-in-law and he gets to sacrifice a couple of days because of me wanting to go to bed. So probably gonna call it a night. Like I said, we'll let the Duplo out there finish. I did not meet my goal today. Hopefully tomorrow. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by using the Amazon affiliate links down below, shopping at Cam's merch store. Thank you, Cam. He's our awesome editor. Thank you for all you do. And we'll see you next time, print fan. Peace.